LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Now, let me tell you something right now, Stephen A. Smith. Oh, so you sent out your little invitation. Well, let me tell you something right now. I accept. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, see, Stephen A. Smith, I can't say what I need to say to you in a 30 to 45 second video. You must be out your mind. You see, Stephen A. Smith, I want you to try to debunk. I want you to try to debunk that you hadn't been tap dancing. Or what do we call it? Oh, buck dancing. Yeah. I want you to try to debunk that, okay? I want you to debunk the fact that you hadn't been tap dancing. Oh, buddy, you got your tap dance shoes all polished up, nice, good, and shiny. You got on a pair of shiny tap shoes, okay? You got on a stocking cap. I bet you still wear stocking caps. I bet you still wear a stocking cap, but, you probably can't wear a stocking cap because your hairline won't allow that. You see, Stephen A. Smith, let me tell you something right now, okay? You went in on Terrell Owens. You went in on Chad Ochocinco, and they screwed up. Oh, you went in on them. You went in on these guys hard. But where is your video? Where is your airtime for Johnny Manziel? I want to know. I want to know where are your insults? Where's your criticism of Johnny Manziel? How you gonna explain this? Where's that? Where's that criticism? Because you got enough criticism for Ocho Cinco. You got a lot of criticism for Terrell Owens. You got a heck of a lot of criticism for Kevin Durant. You criticized Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony pulled your hoe card. What are you going to do about that, Stephen A. Smith? How you going to explain that? You see, the fact of the matter is, Stephen A. Smith, ever since you got suspended, you've been coming back, you've been doing a heck of a job tap dancing. Where's your video? Where are your videos to the women's group that wanted you fired? Where's your video to Michelle Beadle that put her foot on your neck and you did nothing? You said nothing. You said not one thing, Stephen A. Smith. Not a thing. You see, you get a kick. You get a kick, man. You get a kick out of really, man. And I know you position your anger and your frustration, and you do all that. Oh, you poke your chest out toward the African-American community. You do it all the time, and that's just the way that is. You do it all the time. Okay, you don't stop. I mean, dude, you go in hard. You go in hard, man. And let me tell you something. A lot of people, a lot of folks that you just will not do that to. You won't do that to, and that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. You won't. What about Johnny Manziel? What about Michelle Beadle? What about Ben Roethlisberger? What about these people? And then you know what? Let me tell you the sickening thing is what you and Skip Bayless did to Holly Holm. You know, it took y'all 5 days, and I know you got control over who comes in and who. Oh, maybe ESPN shut you down because y'all didn't talk about that fight for during their 5 days. I know because we called ESPN and asked why y'all ain't got Holly Holm on the show. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why y'all didn't have her on the show. See, the reason why is because a lot of African Americans, we rock with Holly Holm. We rock with her. We rock with her because we understand a genuine person. And we knew it was wrong and injustice. You had guys like Town Business. You had Ticket TV. You had LVZ. You had me. We called in the ESPN wondering why you two clowns, you two popcorn Pop-Tart farts, you little porcupine piss, pookie breath. We called ESPN and wonder why you guys ain't talking about it. Y'all ain't even talk about the fight on your Twitter timeline. Do you want to know why you wouldn't talk about it? Because you know that Ronda Rousey is a hypocrite. She a hypocrite. First of all, she hanging out with people that beat women, okay? And she said she couldn't stand Floyd, okay, because he beat women. And then she's dating a guy that beating women. Y'all never asked her about that. You never questioned her about that. How you gonna explain that? I would love to hear that one. Because I'm gonna tell you, I think ESPN put their foot on your neck. They put their foot on your neck and you didn't want to ruffle the feathers. See, that's what happened. Stephen A., why did you not ask Ronda Rousey about Travis Brown? Why? She was on the show. How come y'all didn't ask her about that? How you gonna explain that? See, we got enough information, man, to keep going. Clarence Big House Gaines, how you sold him out. You can say, oh, well, Clarence understood where I was coming from because I really just was concerned for the brother. No. You wrote an article about your former basketball coach. You wrote an article stating why he needs to be fired, why he needs to retire. You wrote an article stating why he needs to be tired. Your basketball coach at the time at Winston-Salem State. You wrote that article. Boy, you was getting yourself ready. You were getting yourself ready. You were getting yourself ready because guess what? You were prepping yourself to how to fire coaches that look like you. And that's just the way that is. Dude, you're always calling for coaches. You're always calling for coaches of African Americans to lose their job. Why? Why is it Stephen A. Smith? I mean, please explain this to me. Please try to explain this. How you going to explain this? I mean, please try. I want you to systematically break that down. What was the reason? What was the reason for you to try to, convince or tell the whole, population at your college that it was time for Big House Gaines to retire? Why? And then you come on TV and say, yeah, well, he was a mentor of mine. I don't think Clarence was too happy about that. Matter of fact, there are people on campus that said at the time when it happened, he wasn't too happy about that. Because at that age, they're trying to retire. Clarence was old. He probably did have health problems. But he was trying to cash out and get as much money as he could before that day came. But you, my friend, you helped expedite that situation. Y'all look it up. Stephen A. Smith wrote an article about Clarence Big House Gaines. Wrote that article talking about why he needed to retire because of health reasons and all this stuff. And of course the man wasn't trying to retire because when you work at an HBCU, the paychecks, they're not that great. The paychecks are not really that great. They don't make a huge boatload of money. So, when you're working there, it's pretty much you're living paycheck to paycheck almost. And this guy was a legendary Hall of Fame coach, but, he liked working at an HBCU. He loved it. But Stephen A. Smith, of course, said, well, he needed to retire because of health reasons. And then, he got a thing. You were always injured to play. So, really, the fact of the matter is the play of the team didn't affect you because you was injured. How you going to explain that? I mean, listen, man, I can keep going on and on and on and on, man. Listen, you don't want it. You don't want it. It's too much on you. It's just too much on you. There's too much info on you, man. It's too much. And what about that situation you got in when you was in college with this female? I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, trust me. Trust me. The coon train is slowing down with you. Oh, it's slowing down. And you know what you got to do? You got to get some of your critics on TV because your show sucks. Your show, it sucks. It sucks, okay? Your boy, oh, you thought he was your boy. Oh, he left the show. And now he mocking y'all. How you going to explain that? Oh, your boy left the show. Your boy put your business out there. He put it out there. Skip Bayless saying whatever he want to say. His first show, he talking about, he going to miss his brother and hate that, you got suspended. Oh, he put that out there. Your boy is trying to take over and trying to make you look bad. That's what he's doing. But you probably too stupid to see it. How you going to explain this? Undisputed. And y'all notice how the show works? The format is the same as First Take. They got one white guy. They got one black guy. Think about it, Stephen A. Smith. I want you to think about what I'm saying. Explain it, okay? If that show is not racist in the 21st century, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Because your boy who you claim was for you, we all know Skip is a known bigot. We know this, y'all. We know this. We know he a bigot. We can't get around it. You probably knew that, but, you were just too dumb to see it. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll send this video off to ESPN. It ain't 45 seconds because 45 seconds ain't long enough to tell you what I really think. This ain't long enough. But I'm sick of talking about you. I'm sick of you. And you came on air, man. Look. I don't want no dinner from you. I don't want nothing from you. See, that's the thing. The difference between me and the other guys that you will pull on the show, I don't want nothing from you, man. Nah, man. Nah. I want you to hear my voice and I want to speak that piece. You ain't got nothing I want. I like what I'm doing. You ain't got nothing I want. I don't want nothing from you or ESPN. I don't want nothing. I don't want anything. But I come up there and I sure will. I'll put it out there. I'll put it all on the line and I'll say what I need to say and I ain't gonna care where I'm at. And that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.